Paquetá will push West Ham to sell as Manchester City prepares a £70 million bid. Lucas Paquetá will push West Ham to allow him to join Manchester City. City are preparing a bid to sign the Brazilian midfielder. Pep Guardiola is looking to strengthen the midfield and Paquetá is interested in joining the treble winner. West Ham, who have agreed terms in principle to sign Manchester United defender Harry Maguire and Southampton midfielder James Ward-Prowse for £30 million each, have lost Declan Rice and are reluctant to sell another key player. West Ham have rejected City's initial approach for Paquetá, saying it fell short of their expectations. But the European champions are expected to return with an opening bid of £70 million. It may take more for West Ham to consider selling Paquetá. It has been revealed that the Brazil international's contract contains an £85 million release clause which will not activate until next summer. But it is understood that Paquetá, who scored 5 goals last season, Paquetá in providing the assist for Jared Bowen's winner against Fiorentina in the Europa Conference League final, is increasingly agitated in considering his future. The attacking midfielder, who became West Ham's record signing when he joined from Lyon for £51 million last summer, Dan was deemed unimpressed by the club's struggles to fill the hole left by Raya's £105 million move to Arsenal. Paquetá, who is favourite at the London Stadium after a slow start, does not want to be involved in another relegation fight and is concerned about West Ham's ambitions. West Ham fear it will be difficult to convince the 25-year-old to ignore the lure of playing for Guardiola. There were concerns about how players would react if the move was denied. Paquetá scored 5 goals last season and has been more influential in the final third. He is a creative talent who provided the assist for Jared Bowen to score the winner against Fiorentina in the Europa Conference League final. However, there are times when Paquetá looks out of style under David Moyes. West Ham were in the most dangerous position when they absorbed the pressure and tried to counterattack. Paquetá arguably would be more effective in a team that dominates possession. That's the case at City, who have found room in midfield after losing Ilkay Gundogan to Barcelona on a free transfer. City had signed Mateo Kovacic from Chelsea and were interested in Rice before he joined Arsenal for £105 million. They have also lost Riyad Mahrez to the Saudi Pro League and could replace him with a move for Michael Olise from Crystal Palace, who is also a target for Chelsea. West Ham have been frustrated since selling Rice but are ready to announce Ajax midfielder Edson Alvarez as their first summer signing. And that has been boosted by the deals made to Maguire and Ward-Prowse. West Ham have a £30 million deal in principle in place for Maguire and will discuss personal terms with the centre-back. The 30-year-old has fallen out of favour under Erik ten Hag, who has stripped him of the captaincy, and needs to move on to try to protect his place in England. Ward-Prowse's move nearly fell apart last week, with West Ham unwilling to raise more than £30 million for the 28-year-old. They revived their interest after a bid for Scott McTominay was turned down by United. They are still paying £30 million for Ward-Prowse, but the terms of the payments are different.